That really
Oh, they're
is.
happy in Baltimore. They
They
beat the
should be.
Texans. And again, it's the whole one seed that rested starters week 18, playing a team that had to win week 18 to get in the playoffs in the first place, and then won convincingly over the Cleveland Browns, was feeling good about themselves. And they get the Steven Sims
Yeah, punt return.
for a touchdown. It's
Right.
10 to 10. It's like, oh. And then here's where the air went out of the balloon for the Texans. They're driving 10-10 late in the first half. They get the 29-yard, I think
Yeah,
it
the
was,
Nico Collins in
Nico
cut.
Collins.
Right.
And
Right.
you're like, here we go. It's going
Right.
to be 13-10 or 17-10 at the half. And then it's just like the air just went out of the balloon. The
Yeah.
drive fell apart. Kaimi Fairbairn misses the field goal. It's 10-10 at the half. And whatever they said, and Lamar Jackson,
A lot
my
of
good friend,
four-letter words.
that there were a lot of curse words in the locker room. And I want to bottle that and sell it. Forget that home gym he was selling last year. Remember we were seeing the videos of the home gym
Yeah.
that he was trying? No, forget that. Bottle and sell whatever went on in that locker room because that worked. They get the touchdown on the first drive, and it just sets the tone. He ran the ball into the end zone, and it's just like, this is it. It's done.
Yeah.
They go right down the field. You get the 15-yard scramble, pull it into the end zone, and that's it. They never look back.
Never.
And it blew them off the field in the second half. So whatever happened in that locker room worked incredibly well. Great catch there from Isaiah Likely. He's been an incredible replacement to Mark Andrews down the stretch, living up to his potential that we saw last year. They put him away. The Texans thought they had a shot, and I just feel like it all went away in that moment near the end of the first half, and then the start of the second half, the Ravens just took it.
Definitely deflating. Agreed with you there. Big moment of the game. You're right, because the Texans were unexpectedly hanging around and then some. The Ravens weren't playing their best ball. The Texans, who don't blitz, were blitzing a lot. It caught the Ravens by surprise. So I think they had it took them a little while to figure out how they were going to attack the Texans defense. That was a little wrinkle I think they didn't see coming. So that was, confused them. They got that right at halftime. The other side of the ball, right? The first half was going on. I was going, wait, the Texans aren't really doing anything. It's not like I'm like, oh, wow, I'm concerned. I was just like, I guess C.J. Stroud is him. I guess it is. He's just going to carve up everybody. I was just like, damn, he's going to move in the pocket and throw the ball down the sideline to the back and drop it in. He's going to throw to the tight end, tightly covered down the field. Boom, nothing. I was just like, I was sitting there going, I guess there's just no defense that can defend this guy. He's just going to throw the ball on the money all the time. But, like you said, the Nico Collins play, that was about all she wrote after that. The pass game for the Texans, the offense, everything. That's one I'm going to be excited to watch the film a little bit and see what the Ravens did on the defensive side of the ball to make things life hard on the Texans in the second half, because they were smushed in the second half. They couldn't run the ball in the first half. At least they could throw the ball in the first half. The second half, they couldn't do jack diddly squat. They couldn't protect. They couldn't get anybody open. There was nothing there to be had. And then Baltimore on the offensive side of the ball realized, hey, the Texans are blitzing on us. Let's come up with a little different game plan here. And they started to carve up the Texans defense. And like you said, never looked back after that missed field goal and showed why, hey, they're the Ravens. And when they're a little scared, I don't know what it is, like going in at halftime, the Ravens have an ability to turn up the notch a little bit and go, we have another level that we're capable of reaching that you're not. And we've seen that a few times, during the year, and it's impressive.
And the AFC Championship game goes to Baltimore for the first time in 53 years.
Wow.
It was Raiders-Colts the last time it happened. Of course, that would have been the game where the Colts won on the Jim O'Brien field goal over the Cowboys, Super Bowl
5.
5.
Right. Yes, it was 5. Yeah. 16-13 Cowboys victory.
Jim O'Brien wore number 88.
Colts victory.
Number 88.
Right.
Colts. But anyway, the AFC Championship is something the Ravens haven't been to since 2012 when they won the Super Bowl the last time over the 49ers. If the 49ers win, we're going to get a rematch of either Super Bowl 47 or 54. If the Lions win, obviously it's the first time they've ever been to a Super Bowl. We got to take a break. The tease says the Eagles make a coaching change. That's a nasty tease.
Wow.
I didn't write it. That's a nasty tease. But they did make a coaching change. More PFT Live right after this.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.